I pulled a couple of cards, 4 cards. This is for myself, but this may be for others out there that are going through a situation. When you're going through a heartbreak or something that you felt that there was a betrayal, for instance, in my case, I had reconnected with my ex-boyfriend, and I'm going to explain this. The reason why is because I think a lot of people should know that when you're intuitive or you're going on a spiritual path, the spiritual path takes you so many ways. But in short version, I'm going to just say that by using the cards, a lot of times it tells us, what we're dealing with, what we're going through. And right now at this time, this is what I'm going through. Am I hurt about it? Yes, I am. Am I going to move forward? It must happen. So my ex was texting, coworkers in the past and even now in the present. I don't mind a simple hello, how are you? How was your weekend? But when you see a text and it's deleted and then something's being hidden from your partner, or if you want to call him boyfriend, whatever. In my situation, I found, that those deleted messages, it wasn't nice to see. I don't think that this person realizes, how it can hurt the partner. And sometimes people like that, they think it's okay to actually do things like that behind someone's back. And in my situation, I felt, my heart. It's like a sting in your heart. It's a betrayal. It's a form of deception. And what I read was, what I saw and read was, it said, you're talking about normal stuff about work, which I'm going to just briefly say it, about the woman's profile picture. Now, granted, there's nothing wrong with the profile picture, but when you're going deep and asking and instigating a conversation about how you look and how you're rating the person by telling the person, I'm not rating you, but question mark. Actually, you're rating them and letting them know they still got it going on. Whether it was an old picture and now. And that's what I found. It's something that you don't want to see. When you're loyal, for instance, me, I'm loyal. I am one of those people that will not want to lie. And if you ask me a question, I'm going to tell you the truth. A lot of people have a hard time doing that. My partner did that to me and questioned it, asked him about it. He reversed those messages when I asked, and then later on, stated that he read them. He did make a mistake, but this is the thing, this is not the first time it's happened. This is not the second time. This is actually the third or I think fourth time, but I should know better. Coming back into a situationship is, I did it to myself. And I don't want to do that to myself anymore. And I think a lot of you out there may feel the same about, your relationship or what's happened. You got to come into realization that the person will probably never change for you or for themselves. They think it's right, but in reality, when you're in a committed relationship, it's not right. I don't text my coworkers that I work with those kinds of questions when they're in a relationship. This is for people that are they're single and they want to go ahead and engage or instigate a conversation. This woman never even asked how she even looked. Didn't ask him, how do you think I look? He just instigated the conversation, saying that, twice, Did you change your profile picture? Did you change your profile picture? And it kept on into another conversation about himself. And then tells me that this person, has health issues and that's why he did that. Well, not in that conversation, and never said anything about her situation. I could have understood if it was about it, but it wasn't anything like that. We know when we get an intuition, we're guided by our spiritual, team. And your body tells you things. And the body will tell you what's right and what's wrong. And when you don't feel right and you start getting emotional about things, based on my experience, you have to follow that. And then something just told me, look at the phone. And I did. And it was proof of what I thought was happening. And I even had questioned and said before, maybe a couple of days before, did you delete messages? And he answered and said no. So what does that tell you? It's just something to think about when you're in a relationship, guys.